What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to jailbreak iOS 18 on the iPad 7th generation only using Palera1n 18. Before this video starts, here's a few things to know. Palera1n for iOS 18 only supports one device. The reason for this is because a bug named Checkmate is being used to make this work, and this bug is no longer present in any modern day devices. The iPad 7th generation is now the only Checkmate device left. And no, Palera1n for iOS 18 will not work on any new iPhones or iPads. To get this working, here's what you'll need. You'll need an iPad 7th generation, and this is the only compatible device with Palera1n 18. Make sure to also have a USB-A to Lightning cable to prevent any potential issues with DFU mode. You'll also need one USB flash drive with a minimum of 128 megabytes or more. This process will reformat and erase your flash drive, so make sure to back up anything that you need. Of course, since this is the Windows version of the tutorial, you'll also need one Windows computer. Please be very careful with this process, as this could lead to issues with your Windows computer if not done correctly. In the event that this goes wrong, it's not a bad idea to back up all of your files you have on your computer as well. As long as you follow this tutorial, you should be fine, but I wouldn't recommend this to anyone that isn't an advanced user. Watch the video first in its entirety to see what's involved before attempting this. If you have a Mac, I made a separate tutorial for installing Palera1n 18 on Mac that you can find down below in the description. The Mac version is much easier, and honestly, I would stay away from this unless you're an advanced user who knows how Windows works. If that's you, then go ahead and plug your flash drive into your computer. Make sure to back up anything on it. This step is required if you want your computer to boot properly. Disable device encryption in settings under privacy and security. It's very important to do this step by step as to not run into any potential issues with your computer or with this process. Go down below in the description and download Rufus. This program allows you to reformat your USB flash drive to boot into Palera1n later. Download the latest version of Palen1x. This is the bootable version of Palera1n that we're going to use. If you're trying this with a 64-bit computer, make sure you download the x86_64 file. Open Rufus and make sure your flash drive is plugged into your computer. From there, go to your Downloads folder and make sure that you drag the Palen1x file that we downloaded earlier onto the Rufus window. Go ahead and click on Start and select Write in DD image mode. From there, click on OK. Make sure all your data on your flash drive is backed up before going any further, since this will erase it. Once you're ready, go ahead and click on OK. And then from there, the tool will do its thing. I wound up running into issues because I downloaded the 32-bit version by accident instead of the 64-bit, so keep that in mind. After this process finishes, the flash drive should now be formatted with Palen1x. Please be careful with the following steps. When I first tried this, I didn't know how to turn off BitLocker and messed up the computer I was testing this on. Be careful. Shut your computer down and go into your BIOS settings. These are internal settings that you're about to change, so again, be careful. It may be different for every computer. On a Microsoft Surface, hold down the volume up button and tap the power button. And here we go. Now we're in our computer's BIOS settings where it shows the model number of the computer, serial number, all this different stuff. We want to go to security, and then under secure boot, we want to disable secure boot. So go into change configuration and then select none. This is where things can get bad unless you're paying attention. If you don't know what you're doing, since this is changing up internal settings, this is dangerous. After you're done using Palen1x, make sure to re-enable Secure Boot before attempting to boot your computer as normal. When originally making this video, I got stuck because I didn't even know about BitLocker, since no videos or guides on Palen1x mentioned this. This prevented me from booting the computer normally. Each time I booted the computer up, no matter what I tried, it just kept going to preparing BitLocker recovery. The BitLocker screen will keep asking for a recovery key, which may not be easy to track down for some people. This key may be in an email from Microsoft from when you first bought the computer, or you may be able to access the key from signing into your Microsoft account, but this is a mess. This is why it's super important to only do this if you know what you're doing. Turn off BitLocker before you attempt this. So once you do all of those steps, go ahead and reboot your computer. From there, if you see this, make sure your flash drive is plugged in and select USB storage. If you did everything right, it should now boot from the USB and you should see the Palen1x script appear on your computer. You can see on the iPad 7 I am on iPad OS 18.2. So now just plug in your device to your computer. Once you do that, trust your computer on the device and navigate to start using the arrow keys and then hit enter. Once the computer recognizes your iPad, it'll boot it into recovery mode. Follow the steps inside of Palen1x to enter DFU mode. Once you put your device into DFU mode, the tool will start the jailbreak process. When the device boots up, you now have the only iOS 18 jailbreak for the next year and a half. In all seriousness though, let's finish out the rest of the process. Go ahead and open up the Palera1n app to install Cilio and Zebra. If we go into the About section in the Palera1n app, you can now see that we are on iPad OS 18.2. Now I'm going to go ahead and install Cilio first. It doesn't really matter which one you install. And then from there, type in what you want your root password to be. The default is Alpine, A-L-P-I-N-E. So I'm just going to type that in. And here we go. Opening up Cilio, you can see we are on iPad OS 18.2. On 18.2, if you tint your icons, the icon tint now shows up in settings, which is a pretty cool touch. Previously, to do something like this, you would have needed Snowboard or some other jailbreak tweak. Like with other versions of Palera1n, Palera1n 18 is a semi-tethered jailbreak. So if your device restarts, you'll have to go into jailbreak mode again for your jailbreak to work. Otherwise, until you do, apps will just keep crashing. And again, this is iOS 18 because you could see the require Touch ID option is there. If we tap on that, it'll work almost like jailbreak tweaks used to. Because of some of the changes in iOS 18, tweak preferences now show up inside of Settings General. But don't worry, they're still here and they still work. And that's how to jailbreak iOS 18.2 and up on Windows using Palen1x. Anyway guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. If this video did help you out, please make sure to hit that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so that way you never miss out on a brand new upload. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Peace.